Hello everyone, and welcome to Inside the Box Gaming and Spore. I did finally get it to load the creature page. However, I was not able to record the little cutscene that shows the transition, unfortunately. When we play a different planet, I'll do that. But let's go ahead and get started in the creature stage. These videos are going to be about 20 minutes each. I think that's what we're going to try and make our average video length. Virtual villagers, that we won't be able to do that. It's just not possible to fill 20 minutes worth of data into that. But let's get started so you can see our beautiful creatures. And you can also see some skeletons. And you can break these open to get new parts. And it tells you what the part does, and then you do a mating call, and that wasn't a mating call. That's something you can do to scare other creatures. So you do a little dance, and then it's always you who lays the egg. There might be some kind of mod or patch that fixes that, but I don't know. Okay, so we'll do that in a second. Okay, so we don't have enough to do much here. We can sell these, they actually don't serve any purpose anymore. Okay. Let's make our creature a little bit more advanced looking. Yeah, sure. That works. Now then, we'll just shrink that. Nah. He has a proboscis in his neck now. Okay, anyway, we can also afford a better mouth. Now, since we're carnivore, we only have access to carnivore eyes. Then let's go ahead and give him some. Or carnivore mouths, not carnivore eyes. Let's get some arms. No arms yet. Okay, let's go ahead and get him some legs then. Let's call him a eyed now, because inside. And we get DNA being a carnivorous species by killing other species and organisms. They look kind of funny without arms. I forgot to test drive. I'll show you guys what that's like in a second. So you do this and you learn any new skills you might have picked up between this and the last time your species changed. And that's like the process from becoming a baby to an adult. Okay, so there's a new mysterious creature up here. We're gonna go ahead and meet it. You can tell by the herbivore mount that it's an herbivore. Okay, and then you can pick what kind of stance you're gonna take. And then it doesn't know, and then you attack it. And then you just kind of fight it out for a bit. And you can see I've clearly... So, I get some DNA for it. And I also get food. And now they're all running away. Alright, have to keep controlling my guy. And you can see that orange bar is my food meter. That's my health. Let's go ahead and open that up. So we get a new eye. Now let's fight this guy. Because, as you can see in the upper left corner, if I kill one more, I get a DNA bonus. Okay, so let's go ahead, meet our friends to the south, and then we'll come back and rechange our species. And since I am an herbivore, I can eat fruit. Or since I have the omnivore mouth, I can eat fruit. And I believe I can collect fruit in the tribal stage, but that's not going to be happening for some time. Because I'll probably have another Virtual Villagers video tomorrow. And then the day after that, it's gonna be probably this again, but I also have some Rise of Nations to play too. So you can see I'm just kinda looting some skeletons, getting some stuff. And he's an alpha, which means when I kill him, he gives me a new part to add to my species. If you leave them alone long enough, another alpha comes along, but I'm just gonna go ahead and annihilate their species now. And my species gives off a triumphant roar. It's for the new pair of arms. Okay, so time to head home and do some altering. So you can see the hearts, and I can just click and immediately initiate the mating cycle. I think I'm gonna remove the tail. It's bothering me. Okay, so let's get started. And that's a complexity meter. Adding onto the skeleton actually does increase that. Let's go ahead and make the neck longer. Okay, so the eyes are gone for some reason, I think. He seems from some other eyes, but I just can't see him. Okay, that works. Actually, that doesn't work. We're gonna go for this one because it adds a new ability on. And then I can't afford any of the bonuses here yet, but at least I can kind of fight better and move around a little bit better. Actually, I can't move around a little bit better. If I could find those other eyes. I guess they're already gone then? I didn't see him. Okay, now, yes. Or do we prefer that? No, we prefer those. Okay, so there's the eye in its latest transformation. And this video is, I believe, approaching. I don't think I shrunk the tail enough. So you can see I picked up the charge ability, so now I have that to attack them with. And you can see my health as a baby is actually lower. Okay, so let's go finish these guys off, and you can just click on the map and your guy will walk there on his own. Well, actually, let's go start on those guys. And you can see the complexity meter. We've got quite a bit of way to go. There. And it puts me right in the middle of their nests. So there's the alpha, so he's the one I want to talk to. But first we're gonna act like we're not interested in them and go ahead and get that skeleton. Don't ask what leaves behind these skeletons. I do not know. Okay. So, we're far enough away to charge, so we go and charge. And then it stuns them for a little bit, and then you can just slaughter. And now you can see they had a baby, I believe, head up into the hill. Maybe it's just because they're all small. Yeah, so no babies in these ones yet, but if you kill a baby, no matter how much of them you've slaughtered before, they automatically become very hostile to you. But you know, they taste good. So, there are just 2 regular ones left. Let's go ahead and finish these guys off. So I've reached the first stage. So my brain grows a little bit bigger and you can actually see my eyes and the roof of his mouth, and those are just some flies flying around. So now I can get either someone from a different species or my own pack to join me. You're probably wondering what that option does. It lets me become friends, but most of the upgrades I go for don't support becoming friends, so I just go with combat. So let's see if I can pick up an ally. It looks like an ally. And your own species just love you a lot anyway, so it's a lot less work. So now we fight together and all that. Let me get some updates in on our creature. Got some DNA. Some that's been the changes to make. And they're just ecstatic that the population's growing. Okay, so I think we... No, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna keep that. We're gonna remove the tail. And now you're going to put on some things that is your best attack. You can see see, that's just flat out biting. That's a sneak up charge. And this one's just slash. It deals 2 damage with each strike, which is huge. And then I usually go for those because they let me jump. Jumping's a nice ability. And then this is just some basic upgrades that I can get. To begin with, we're gonna add that because it'll increase our creature's health. We're gonna make him a little bit fatter. Or stronger, depending on your take of it. course, that means his steaks will taste better. But we're gonna try and keep him alive. And now, these will actually help us fly. Where do I want these? I want these in his lower back. Yeah, so now we can fly a little bit. Let's go ahead and show you guys the test drive. So you can add in some little ones. And he's just shocked. Actually, he looks kind of upset. So now you just walk around. You can change the background. They react to that. Then there's the some actions you can do. Now he's angry. Now he's flexing. And now he's dancing. These two have the spirit, that one's not feeling it. There we go. Okay, so I'll let you guys play around with that a bit. Now then, let's go ahead and get him a new paint job. So the very base layer, we're gonna go for a muddy kind of color. Blue mud. Blue mud bubbles, I guess. Yeah, I like that. Now, we're gonna add a bit of a, light orange stripe. Yeah. And now for the final bit. We're gonna add some yellow spots. Nah. Yellow. No. Let's go for the chocolate looking stuff. Yeah. I like that. You guys are probably thinking, oh, that's hideous, but I'm weird like that. I don't think like regular people do. Okay, so you can see him hatching. And I guess he hatched it. Right. Your ally hatches at the same time you do. So now we can dance. They're such good dancers. Now we're gonna do a bit of campaigning here. Still have a few more minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and take these guys out. So, yeah, you can see we can fly now. And these guys, by default, just don't like us. They didn't like us in the cell stage, so they're not going to like us now. Well, we're gonna have to change that. By charging, striking, and just generally killing their population. Okay, and on any pack where you take them out, you actually heal in their base along with your home base. And now there was an egg. Eggs usually give you about 30, 20, somewhere along that line of DNA for killing. So they're pretty nice to get. And you don't like this guy, he looked at us funny. Now then, they have some poison abilities that we don't quite have yet. And you can actually see some bigger creatures out there now. And let's just chase them into the hills. Yes, without healing. Now let's eat him. Okay, skeleton up here. Peaceful. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take out the alpha and then we're gonna take out the baby to finish this. So you can see another alpha appeared. Now we're chasing after the baby. And also, once you extinct the tribe, they hate you. Just by default. Like, I don't see why you would love a tribe that completely wiped you off the face of the earth. Okay, so there's one other thing I want to show you, and that's history. You can click that little button and just see how your creatures evolved over the ages, what new parts you've received, who you've wiped out, what you've done. And you can see how long your creature's been around. So at the end of so you can see how much it's adding as you went along through that stage. So 1,653,000,000 years our cell evolved into a creature. And now about 200 million years later, it's where it is now. Okay, so no one else is in the nearby area, I don't think. So we're gonna travel a bit. Now I like the look of those guys. We're gonna loot their skeletons though, and I think we'll stop the game in their base, so I can decide whether I want to take them out or not. I am aware this is a little bit over 20 minutes right now, but considering that the only people really subscribed to us are ourselves right now, we don't think you're complaining. Alright, I guess there really is no one to complain. So let's go ahead and take these guys out. That's what we'll do. Okay, so there's another alpha. And now there's that guy. Ah, the charge failed. Okay, so we've annihilated them, gotten some new parts. And time to head back home. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat some fruit. And there is fruit way up. No, never mind, there isn't fruit up in those trees. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the clip here. Please leave a rating. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.